This is a multimeter by Kaiweets, and if you've ever shopped around for multimeters on Amazon, I'm sure you've heard of this brand. It's an okay multimeter. It's definitely not my favorite, but it's slim and small enough that it's easy to take with me. The one thing I don't like about this meter is the battery life. Even when it's turned off, it seems to drain the battery. So whenever I go to use it, it seems to be dead. It uses 2 coin cell batteries, so they're not rechargeable or batteries that I have on hand, so they're not the easiest thing for me to change out. So what I want to do with this is use a lipo battery along with a TP4056 to make this into a meter that uses a rechargeable battery that I can recharge with a USB cable. So in order to do that, I designed some 3D printed parts that's going to allow me to do that. So this is going to replace the factory cover on this, and I have a printed part that's going to hold the battery like that, and I got some other parts here which I'll show you in a little bit how they work, and these dummy coin battery models I got off Maker World. So these 2 pieces here should have been one piece, but because of the shape, it would have needed a lot of support to print, and it probably wouldn't have come out good. So what I did was I designed it so this piece drops in, and there's bevels so that they kind of place themselves in where they need to, and I'll just attach them with super glue. All right, so that's glued in. So now, if you're familiar with the TP4056, you know that there's 2 LEDs on here. One color is for the charge indicator light, and one's for full charge light. So what I wanted was for that light to show through. So what I did was I made this hole and I printed this part with clear filament, and it's going to be like a light pipe. So you just put this in here. It should friction fit, but I am going to add a drop of glue. All right, so that's kind of what we're going for here. So now I want to put everything in here. I think I want to start off with the charging board. It goes down here, you tip it in, and then you drop in the back end. And then we'll get the battery placed back here. That's a good spot. Now, so we have these 3 parts here. These are what's going to hold the board in. So this goes here, and you slide it forward. And then you do the same, but this end go back. And then this piece will make sure they stay in place. So now we gotta install the batteries. So on this multimeter, the 2 batteries are wired in series. So I just got this one going to the negative and this one going to the positive. So we need this one up here and this one down there. So now we just want to close it up. All right, everything fit in there. So I did lose the screw for this. So that's something I'm gonna have to find and put on, but otherwise it's on. It's gonna always show a low battery status because the lipo is somewhere around 3.7 and 4 volts, when in actuality the two coin batteries gave out 6 volts. So it's running off less volts than it needs, but it's still gonna work. You'll just see that. And when the battery is low, you could just take a USB and plug it in. And you could see that it's red here. It's indicating that it's charging. When it's fully charged, it should light up blue. So this multimeter is always gonna drain battery whether it's on or off, but now when it's dead, I'll just be able to plug it in, which is really easy to do, and this multimeter will be ready to go. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. If you have any questions or comments about this mod, please let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching.